motherfuckers, I'll tell you. I know one motherfucker that is the baddest motherfucker that I know. He wants to come out and say hi to you. Come here, Mr. Sixx! Tell me, motherfucker.
It's getting really quiet right now. I know you make a lot of noise, but I can't really hear you. Let's turn the lights up, maybe that'll help. Turn them all the way up. Now we're talking. Now you guys right here should turn around and look at that. You don't got front row seats. Look at that shit. So first of all, I just want to take a second and tell you guys that to stand up here with Mick Mars and Tommy Lee and Vince Neil, we started this fucking thing together, and we're extremely grateful to be alive. So I know it's general admission, which is badass, but I'd like everybody to do me a favor. I want to talk to you guys about something. It's very important to me, so if everybody could just sit down for a second, I'll sit down with you. You can do it. Just put your ass on the floor. There you go. I can turn the lights up. I want to see everybody. I'll make sure everybody's sitting down before we talk. There we go. Let's just pretend we're in church. I'm like Father Sixx. We are in Utah. Maybe I'm President Sixx. Archbishop Sixx. Okay, so this is what I was thinking about. We wouldn't actually be here right now if any part of the story that I'm going to tell you didn't happen exactly in this order. And Vince is right, we got together in 1981, but it went exactly like this. And if it didn't happen like this, exactly like this, you guys would not be sitting there right now. We would not be up on stage right now. None of these songs would have been written. None of the fucking shit that we did that we probably shouldn't talk about because I have some family members out there happened either. So this is what happened. It was 1981. I was in a band and I was a struggling musician and I was in Los Angeles, California. I came from Seattle to Los Angeles with a dream, and one day I looked at my band and I thought, you guys suck, so I quit the band. And I didn't have a car, and I walked home from rehearsal, and that night as I was walking home from rehearsal, I was thinking, there must be 3 other heathens in Los Angeles that want to start a band. And at the time in Los Angeles, it was new wave. Everybody had short hair and was conforming to the music industry, and they had skinny ties, and it was called New Wave. And that shit pissed me fucking off as a teenager. So I got my ass down to Santa Monica Boulevard and went to a club called the Starwood, and I walked in and there was a drummer on the stage and he was kicking the living shit out of those motherfucking drums. Never seen nothing like it, haven't seen anything like it since. So I went backstage and he was sitting on the floor and he was wearing girls' spandex pants. His name is Tommy Lee. And we sit on the floor in the midst of New Wave in Los Angeles, California, and we talked about how much we loved punk rock, and how much we loved heavy metal, and how much we loved the great bands that came out of the 70s that were nowhere to be found, like Black Sabbath and Aerosmith and Queen and T-Rex. And I said, hey Tommy, he said, what? I said, let's start a fucking band. And he said, let's do it. So we went to North Hollywood, California, where I was living with a girl, and I can't remember her name, but that doesn't really matter in the story. What matters is we set up bass and drums, and we were playing all these songs, like Take Me to the Top, and Starry Eyes, and Live Wire, and On with the Show, and you remember any of the other ones? Merry-Go-Round. Oh, fucking Merry-Go-Round. Now, you gotta remember, it was just me and Tommy in that front room, and we needed something very badly, and that was a guitar player. So we looked in a magazine called the Recycler Magazine, and there was an ad, and it said, "Loud, rude, aggressive guitar player, only call me if you're serious. My name is Mick Mars."